Aaron Judge is back at it against the Red Sox in the Bronx, 4 games in a row with a homer. It's the Game Day Show. Okay, the lineup for tonight's game. DJ LeMahieu in there at second base. Once again, he's been swinging the bat very well. Aaron Judge, red hot in right field, homered in 3 straight games. Gleyber Torres in there at shortstop. Giancarlo Stanton, he's also red hot in there at DH. Luke Voit back in there at first base against the right-hander. Mike Tauchman, the sock man, in left field. Gary Sanchez behind the dish looking for that first hit this year. Gio Urshela homered last night. He is at third base. Brett Gardner in center field also had his first hit and first home run of 2020. And on the mound, Masahiro Tanaka, the 31-year-old right-hander from Japan. He is returning from a concussion that he suffered just a few weeks ago when he was hit by a line drive from Giancarlo Stanton. His numbers weren't great last year, but he is a clutch pitcher.
He's had nothing but success, and he does it in a variety of ways. Look for Tanaka.
Baseball. Tanaka through his wind, and off we go with a fastball.
Speed pitches in the game, especially this variety. Split finger that goes down. His slider, we'll see a high percentage of first pitch sliders.
Pilar off first as the 1-2 comes home, and a fastball is virtual fans here on Fox. That ball is drilled, and Aaron Judge, for the 4th consecutive game, launches a home run.
Does not miss it. That is right at the belt buckle, and he crushes. The ball looks like an absolute beach ball. You lose your mechanical field. I'm sure he went through his share of that, as all pitchers do.
Fires an 0-2. Tauchman reaches out, slaps one through the left side.
The other way, where there's no third baseman and almost a defensive swing. And that's the downside, right? That's the downside of the 3-game series, because anyone can win 2 out of 3.
Gary Sanchez with his first hit of the season. A base hit to right that'll load the bases. Opportunity here for the Yankees at a big inning as Gio Urshela lofts a fly ball to center field and deep. Bradley's back on it, over his head and gone. A grand slam for Gio Urshela. Stroke to right center field. Bogarts hit that ball a ton, and it's off the top of the wall. More easily. Into second is Bogarts, and the ball gets away from. Will also end the day for Masahiro Tanaka in his first game of the season.
Rosters the way they are, I'm sure.
9-1-2 for the Red Sox. Zhu Lin watches. Fly to center his first time. That's where the Yankees drafted him in the 4th round. Delivers 0-2 and starts his career with a strikeout on 3.
The Cardinals are going to resume their season Tuesday in Detroit. They're going to play 4.
Here's the 1-2 to Devers. Fly to left. Routine for Tauchman. And a scoreless Major League. Home with a 1-2 pitch. Tauchman grounds one up the middle, and that's a base hit into center to extend the inning. Mazza deals again. That's outside. Runner takes off. Vasquez throw not in time, and a stolen base for Tauchman.
When Aaron Boone can go to some of his horses out of the pen.
So far. That is pinpoint to get one of the top hitters.
Back in pretty short order, and obviously they've lost Tommy Kahnle now to Tommy John surgery, so they're missing one in that bullpen.
On a 1-1 pitch for Dugo, reaches out, slaps a grounder up the middle. Behind the bag, it's Torres for the first out.
Okay, so first things first, Masahiro Tanaka returns. I thought he looked good. I know he didn't make it long into the game, but he hasn't pitched in a while. That was kind of to be expected. His fastball was faster than I thought. It was 93, 94, which is faster than we've seen it in a while. One of the things that may have caused that is his delivery has changed. If you notice, when he used to step back with the first step with his left foot in his delivery, he would extend those hands out front. Now he's going over top. And I wonder if that's to put his arm in a better slot to add more velocity. I mean, that's something that he could have adjusted with pitching coach Matt Blake. So I feel good about Masahiro Tanaka. You know, obviously didn't get far into the game, but he should improve on that next time. His breaking ball looked good. I thought he was hitting his spots. He was down in the zone. He was throwing up in the zone with the fastball, so maybe he's been working on spin rate. Tanaka's probably not going to have many more starts with the Yankees. This is the final year of his contract, and to be honest, they're probably not going to re-sign him because he's in his 30s. He's had that elbow problem in the past, but you never know. If he shows that he's healthy this year and pitches well, you know, they might ante up. But they do have guys like Clark Schmidt ready to step in next year. We saw Jordan Montgomery is ready to take a bigger role last night, the way he pitched. So, hey, Masahiro Tanaka can't complain about tonight's performance. Aaron Judge is simply in fuego. You cannot make a mistake over the plate to Aaron Judge right now because he will crush it. This is the Aaron Judge that we thought we were going to have last year, but then he had that oblique injury, and he was never really the same until about, I don't know, maybe July. And he was good for, you know, part of the summer, and then he gets hurt in September, and he was never the same after that. So a healthy Aaron Judge is honestly the most dangerous hitter in baseball, not named Mike Trout, in my opinion. Maybe even more than Mike Trout when he's hot. If you remember, he hit 17 home runs in September of his rookie year. So he can go on these streaks where he just catches fire and just stays on fire. Wouldn't surprise me if he is not done hitting home runs in consecutive games. It might be 5, 6, 7. The record is 8 by Don Mattingly, Dale Long, Ken Griffey Jr., and I believe one other person, but I can't remember who it is. But that would be awesome to see him get to 8 or 9 in a row. I wouldn't hold my breath, but you know, that's difficult. But right now, Aaron Judge is as hot as it gets. I am a big fan of baseball YouTube commentators. Hell, that's why I decided to do it. All those guys pegged Gio Urshela to regress this year, to be the guy who's going to go backwards. And I hate to say it, guys, but you all got it wrong. I got it right. The thing about Gio Urshela is that his swing is different. He is following through with both hands, which is something that he never used to do as a hitter. He had he would let go with one hand. He wasn't driving through the ball. He's attacking the baseball. He's taking his hands to the ball and driving through, and that's why you see him hit a lot of balls to center field and to the opposite field with power. 2 days in a row with home runs for Gio Urshela. Big grand slam tonight. Get excited because Gio Urshela is not only an elite defender, he's an elite hitter. Now, usually you wouldn't want a rookie to make his major league debut against the Red Sox on national TV in a 3-run game as a relief pitcher, but holy cow, Nick Nelson. I'm happy to say that I am a witness to Nick Nelson. This guy has amazing stuff, electric stuff, 97, 98 with the fastball. He missed his spot a few times, but great hook, and a sick changeup. You know who else throws 98 with an 89-mile-an-hour changeup? Tommy Kahnle, who we lost to Tommy John surgery today. So I think it's interesting that Nick Nelson arrives. You know, it's just like last year. Whenever somebody goes down, Brian Cashman finds somebody else to meet the mold to fit right in. So Nick Nelson, keep an eye on him. His stuff was absolutely disgusting. By the way, those fake virtual fans, I thought they were stupid. So I want to take a second to say that I hate John Smoltz as an announcer. His bias is super annoying. He's just pissed that the Yankees beat the Braves in 96 and 99, beating him both times. And so, you know, he's just a whiny little because he was an absolute walking L factory during the World Series against the Yankees. Hey, that's how it goes, buddy. Pitch better.